So, unfortunately, in sad news today, I have to report that LeBron James, 18-year-old son, entered cardiac arrest at a basketball practice today. And I'm not one to push a vaccinated here or there, but how many 18-year-olds have you heard that enter cardiac arrest while stressing themselves out?
Zero, especially when you're the best athlete in the world.
And again, I'm not saying anything. I don't know anything. And I heard Larry Johnson, former Penn State running back alum, report this on Instagram.
Flat earther.
He has Bronny James has 999 tattooed behind his ear. Upside down is 666.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Mark of the beast.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I know it's 666, but what's 999 mean?
Well, upside down, it's 666. There's some sort of religious sacrifice. They're up to all kinds of stuff. But
so wait. So you're saying like a perfectly healthy 18-year-old kid was playing basketball today, went into cardiac arrest during the game. And you're
practice.
There's no
a practice.
During a practice. Okay.
Yeah,
practice.
So
and he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out of ICU. So they he's going to USC. They were getting ready to go to play a bunch of teams in Europe as like a kind of preseason
warm up.
Yeah. So the NCAA gave them an extra week of practice so they can start a week earlier than everybody else since they're going to be on this tour. This was like their second practice. Also, there was another player at USC last year who was an 18-year-old who went into cardiac arrest during a practice. He's okay now too. He ended up playing in like 15 games last year. But like, what's going on, USC? What's going on over there?
USC's right across the street from one of the greatest hospitals in all of America too. So that's why Bronny's fine. Like, not only does USC.
Sinai?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So not only do they have the best like staff that immediately administer what they needed to do. Thank God he's okay. He's a kid, but he's across the street from one of the best hospitals on the planet. So,
Same thing that happened to what's his name last year from the Bills?
Demar Hamlin.
Hamlin. It wasn't Hamilton, it was Hamlin. Yeah. Same kind of deal, like just out there doing their thing. And just
in that same post that I'm referencing, Larry Johnson shows that he didn't actually get hit in his chest, that it actually was helmet. Dude, I follow Larry Johnson. If you don't follow Larry Johnson on Instagram, follow him. He's up to all kinds of nonsense and weird stuff. And he probably has massive CTE.
Do you remember the one time that he tackled Palomalu by his hair?
He didn't tackle him, Matt. He grabbed him by his hair and bitch swung him to the ground. He slammed him down and then lifted him back up by his hair.
Great.
Slammed him. I'm sure it is. Slammed him by his hair, and then people were like, "Well, if it's gonna be your hair, that's going to be your uniform." And Derrick Henry was like, "Bet, grab my hair. I'll drag you to the end zone like a rag doll." They don't do that to Derrick Henry.
Speaking of sports contracts, did anybody see what Aaron Rodgers did today? He restructured his contract from $36 million this year to $1.65 million this year.
For real?
Yeah. He just took a $35 million pay cut because he wants the Jets to go. He wants the FU Super Bowl worse than anybody in the world. Now, I think they owe him like 100. I think they owe him like 83 next year or whatever. But he did the old so Aaron Rodgers leaves Green Bay and takes a pay cut. Devontae Adams leaves Green Bay and takes a pay cut. I mean, Green Bay's had a nice run, but if you're a Packers fan, you got to be like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, our best players are leaving and then playing elsewhere for way less money.
Yeah,
that's rough. Rough to be a cheesehead today.
Their team is complete dog do. That's why. And there's not enough hours in the day for him. I don't care if he goes for free. There's just not enough players for them to spend the money on. So it makes no sense.
Yeah, but $35 million voluntary haircut for Aaron Rodgers today.
He's also in the Big Apple. So all his endorsements and everything else that you're gonna get from New York.
He ain't worried about it.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. He ain't worried about it. Yeah. I mean, maybe too, maybe he has some linemen that they want to pick up or something or whatever. I mean, it does help,
That's the real deal, Matt. That would be bad. Can you guys not let me get killed?
Yeah. But I also think too, that might be him. He knows he's going to make a ton of money, like you're saying, in New York. So it could be him. This could be like a publicity tool.
And I'm sorry, this is his 18th season. How much money has he made in the NFL?
Right.
500 million. What are you talking about?
First round pick. But this is the Tom Brady, man. Tom Brady did that for years and years and years and ended up getting a couple Super Bowls out of the deal of being like, I'll take $1 million this year. Go get me 2 tackles. You know what I mean? I'll take $1 million a year. Go get me a cornerback.
Was there? Yeah. Oh, Tom Brady was famous for that. He also had the #1 grossing supermodel on the planet.
Yes,
as
his
a wife during the entire time. She made more money than he did. Yeah, she
Like
made more
double.
money
Like,
than
it's not-
he
it's not
did.
close.
When they separated and he wants child support, Giselle pays Tom. That's how much money she's made.
Dang.
Insane.
They estimated when the people were speculating on the divorce, they estimated that he was worth about $350 million with all, like, if they're splitting their assets, and she was worth close to $7.
Oh
So like
my
almost
God.
like double. Like,
Oh
you
my
imagine
God.
could you imagine being worth $350 million and living with someone who still looks at you like you're short? You know what I mean? Like, that would be just crippling.
She's just shaking her head at you every time.
He's just like,
shaking your
here,
head at
Tom, buy your avocado ice cream, Tom. Here, get your avocado ice cream, Tom.
He's holding up Super Bowl rings. He's like, I have rings too. I have many, many rings.
Yes,
Like,
yes, Tommy.
I know you heard this before, Matt. Hey, Poha, you make dinner tonight, Poha. You make dinner, not me. You make dinner.